Katrina from Tone It Up, and we're on Live Strong Woman. And today we have our friend and special guest with us, Renée Herlocker.
Hey everyone, we're gonna take you through your beach bar workouts. We're gonna tone, lift, burn, have some fun. Ready to tone it up?
Yeah.
All right, let's go. To start, we're gonna have to warm our tummies up and stretch everything out long. So bring your knees in towards your chest and tuck your chin in towards your chest. Then extend your legs out at pretty much 45-degree angle, and then arms are just gonna come straight down by your side. The modification is just gonna be up towards the sky or the ceiling, or if you're really challenging, just lower those ankles. Start to pump your arms. These are like hundreds in Pilates, so we're just warming up our core. Start to regulate your breathing, that's the most important part. Inhale and exhale.
I already feel it.
Go ahead and draw those knees in, rest the head. We're gonna cross our ankles and come forward into a plank. So now we're gonna just shift our weight. You wanna make sure that your hands are right underneath your shoulders and press your weight through the backs of your heels. Tuck your hips under so your belly buttons are drawn away from the floor of the sand. And then we're just gonna lift that left toe up off of the floor, point it, and just start to squeeze in towards the midline. Just tiny little inches. In, in, in. So the most important part here is just to make sure that your abs are nice and lifted and your booties are nice and tight. Woo. Go ahead and place that foot down, switch to the other side. Working you out this morning. So again, the smaller the movement, the better. It's really working those intricate isometric movement muscles, so think tinier, the better. Go ahead and place that foot down, nice job. All right, we're gonna just reach it back, so reach forward, come into a child's pose position, and roll up nice and slowly. So the most important part of bar is to stretch everything out. So we're toning and lifting and burning, but then we wanna stretch everything out so you get those long, lean muscles. And we'll go ahead and move into our first thigh exercise. So basically gonna rest our booties back onto our heels to start. And you're gonna have about a fist distance between each knee. So you wanna keep that distance the entire time. Keep in mind that our core is nice and tight the whole time. And our hip bones are basically shifted forward. So you're tucking everything under. You're almost like C-curving out your stomach and getting that arch out through your back. So from here, just bring those hands up onto your hips and then lift up in a few inches so that your seat or your booty is just kind of grazing your heel. There you go. From here, you're just gonna tuck center. Tuck, tuck. So again, drawing that navel in, your chest is lifted, backs are nice and flat. This is working the entire tops of the thighs. Do you feel that?
I already feel it.
Yeah. So you're getting that long, lean muscle from the hip all the way down to the knee.
Resting.
Rest. This one's
We're getting
tough.
caught. Every time she turns around, both Karena and I are like this.
So again, to add variation, just start to tuck to one side. So tuck right, right. So isolating that one leg. So this is a huge calorie burner. You're gonna burn so many calories with this one. Now alternate sides. Take it to the left. It's tuck and tuck. Woo, good. Come back center now. Raise both arms up by your ears. Just tuck center. This is gonna really make you use your core. Again, your backs are nice and flat. Try to just use your lower body. Don't bounce up and down.
She's making me laugh.
All right, for 5 more counts. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, shake those out. Nice job. So you're gonna need a chair for this or something with stability. You can use a wall, a countertop, or something nice and firm and steady. So we're gonna use chairs in this case. So go ahead and grab that and you're just gonna place it to the side with the actual stable part facing your right hip. So bringing your body close up into wherever you need to lean up against. Your heels are gonna come together, toes apart, so you're just in that kind of first ballet position. Left hand is up on your hip, and you're gonna rise way up on your tippy toes. Feel some cracks and stuff. And then glue your heels back together. You're gonna wanna keep those together the entire exercise. Bending your knees, you're gonna lower your tailbone down towards your heels, opening up into that narrow diamond position. And you're just gonna hold there. Make sure that your hips are tucked under and your abs are still drawn in. Again, nice posture with your chest. Lowering your seat down towards your heels. Just take it down 2 inches, come back 2 inches. So down, down, halfway up and hold.
Renée,
It's down.
Is barre inspired by ballet?
Barre is really all about combining Pilates and ballet, obviously because you use the bar, but it also just incorporates using those isometric movements. So you're really toning those tiny little muscles that you don't normally tone. You're used to working those big muscle groups. So yeah, it's combining that, and then it uses music a lot of times, so you have to have that as motivation, which is great.
I love your music in classes. I feel like it's like a club.
It is.
And it's a bunch of girls
so
working out.
You can still do this and still.
Yeah.
All right, so holding at that halfway point, you're just gonna press those thighs back. So using your knees to just press back. So you're really using that inner thigh to do this.
Is it normal to be shaking?
Yes, shaking is actually really great because that means you're fatiguing out that muscle and then you stretch it out after so you get those long range muscles. So again, you want to make sure that you're tucking your hips under. Holding that there. Good, hold that press. Now just tuck front. Tuck, tuck. It's forward and forward. So again, you're just squeezing those booty muscles, drawing that lower ab in, using your breath. You have to breathe through these exercises because they're really difficult after 3 minutes of doing them. Good. After 3 8 counts of this, raise that arm up by your ear. Just take it down an inch, up an inch. Down hold, up hold. So again, making sure that everything is tucked underneath you. There, that's where you want to be. Nice. Good. So not flaring out our body's tucked underneath here. It's difficult.
Permanent. It's permanent, I swear.
Now pulse to finish. Just take it down, down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right. Okay, so now that we completed our thigh workout, we're gonna work on the back side. So yes, we're gonna come down onto our side. Work on our beach booties, right? Yeah. So go ahead and just rest your head onto your hand. And using that right hand, you're gonna press down in front of you, using that palm, so really taking some pressure off that left hip. You're gonna bring your knees in closest to your chest, and the more you're into a tight ball, the more advanced it is. So just kind of gauge that as you go. You're gonna lift that right leg up off of the left, just up to hip height. So you don't wanna go any further, get all crazy like that. And then you're gonna extend that leg straight, point your toe, and make sure that your knees are still stacked. So you don't wanna have any separation. So wherever flexible you are in that top leg, just make sure that that bottom leg matches. So from here, you're gonna tap the floor, tap, tap, and lift. Tap, tap, lift back up to hip height. So here we're just narrowing out our side seat, getting those hips nice and narrow and our seats firmed up. You feel that? You're gonna feel this right away. So use that palm and that hand in front of you. Good, so holding that leg up to hip height, just lift up from there, just tiny lifts. It's up an inch, up an inch. Tiny lifts. Woo. And you can go slow. Whatever music you're listening to, you wanna kinda go to that beat. So make sure it's not super fast because you don't have control. Good, now flex your foot and just lift up, hold. Lift up, freeze. So you're suspending that leg in air and you're just holding for a second. Tap, hold. Good, we're almost there.
Can you feel this? Does this make you burn or you?
Oh yeah, you should feel a burn or a pinch or something. Yeah, so it's definitely working if you feel that. Now lift up tempo, lift, lift. Final 10, 2, 8, 9, and 10. All right, bring those legs in. You can give it a tap.
Good fun.
A booty snack. Okay, so now we're gonna come down onto our mats or the floor and just lie flat on your back, relaxing your arms down by your side. Bring your feet, ankles, knees, and thighs, everything all zipped up together. So you're gonna squeeze those inner thighs and then engage your seat, pick it up off the floor just about an inch or two so you're in that kind of low bridge position. You don't really need to press up very far. So keeping everything nice and together, you're just gonna start to tuck and squeeze. Tuck and squeeze your thighs together. So you're tucking your hips up to the ceiling and then squeezing your thighs in tighter. So think about there's like a quarter in between your thighs and you can't let it fall. So you're not rebounding out that movement, you're just squeezing in tighter. So now hold on to that squeeze and just tuck, center, tuck, tuck. So you're really using your seat muscles, engaging your abs. Try to tuck that chin in towards your chest, relaxing that upper body. Now hold that tuck, come way up on those tippy toes, walk your heels in maybe a closer bit to your seat, And again, squeeze your thighs together and squeeze those seats. Squeeze and tuck. Squeeze and tuck. We're almost through this. Now we get to stretch it out. Good, so a few more of these. Hold that squeeze and just tuck center. Tuck, tuck. For 10, 2. All right, that's 9 and 10. Go ahead and roll down. And then we're just gonna switch on over to our other hip so we can work on our second side, toning up those hips and booty. So again, lying on that side, prop your head up. You can also just lay flat if you need to. And then bring that left arm in front of you, making sure that you're really pressing into the floor. Again, curl into a tight ball. Tighter ball, more advanced, so just gauge that. Lift that leg up to hip height and extend it out. Point your toe and just tap, tap, lift. Tap, tap, lift. So again, you really want to elongate that leg, really pressing through your toe, working on some flexibility here as well. Good. Now holding that leg up towards hip height, just tiny lifts. Up an inch, up an inch. So it's really all about control, using those tiny muscles to really get that movement to get going here. So holding that, flex your foot, just lift up an inch and hold. Lift up, breathe. So it doesn't look like much, but that's the goal. You really want to keep these movements super small. That way you're really working those tiny, tiny little muscle fibers. Now lifting up to tempo, it's lift, lift. Up an inch, up an inch.
Where it starts to burn.
This is where it is. Good. This is where you have to really push through it. Final 10, it's 1, 2, 8, 9, and 10. Good job, bring those knees in. Again, good job, booty. Good job. All right, and sit up and we'll go ahead and move into the stretch. The final part, and one of the most important parts. So just taking a runner's lunge stance with that right foot forward. You're gonna lower down that left knee and just make sure that your right knee and your ankle are in line. Lift your chest and gaze out in front of you, bringing your hands down by your ankle just so that you're opening up that hip. And then just walk backwards, plant that left hand down, right arm comes up and over, gazing under. Again, take really deep breaths here and exhale it all out. Swoop that right arm across the body, press your palms together and just twist open. Good. Coming back to center. You can wrap around that right arm, grabbing for your left foot. Just drawing that heel in towards your seat so you're gonna get that stretch through your quad, through your hip. Just making sure that you're pressing through that front foot. And then release and shift back. Flex that right foot, square off your hips and make sure your back is nice and flat. Good, so press out back through your hips. And you can just stay here or move into your own split stretch, which I'll show you now.
Oh, wait, should I try?
Yes.
Am I gonna injure myself?
Ta-da! All right, now press up and we'll just switch sides. So come to a straddle position and then just move through center, switching over to the left side. Come down into a runner's lunge. So again, really important to make sure that knee is right over the ankle and that weight's in that front foot, so you're pressing through this right hip now. Chest is lifted, gaze is in front of you. And just walk those fingertips back, plant the right hand down, left arm comes up and over. Right and left. And then swoop that left arm across, just opening up. You're just balancing here, opening up those hips. Good, and then come back to center. Wrap around with that left hand this time for that right toe, heel, or pant leg, whatever you can grab onto. And if you can't, it's okay, just try to hold it there. And then try to bring that heel in close to your seat, anchor that shoulder down to your left knee.
I think we both were just dazed out and not paying attention. We're like, oh, this feels good.
And then release the foot. Shift your seat back towards your heel and then just flex that left foot. Again, square off your hips and try to flatten out your back. And the modification here, instead of sliding into your splits, is just to lower that seat back down closer to your heel and really press back through your seat. just using your upper body, lift up, come back to that straddle position. Coming back through center, grab onto the backs of your ankles or the backs of your calves and just pull, stretching the backs of the legs out. Again, deep breath in. And on the exhale, bend your knees slightly and just roll up. Hands come to the tops of the thighs, and head is the last thing to raise up. And there's your beach bar workout.
Yay! Thank you so much, Renee, for coming out and working out with us today. Make sure you follow Renee on Twitter @Renée Herlocker, and we'll put the link below. And we'll see you guys at the next workout.